Ori from the Edit here, with a bit of bad news. The first bit of this episode's footage has been lost to time. As the quickest recap you ever done did see, the party is woken back up on the boat. Evil is equally sad that he missed another sleepy time adventure, and they were told that they have 24 hours left in their journey. They spend that time foraging for components in the ocean, and we pick up in the middle of that.
Alright, so as things stand, you guys can do 5 sets of 3d6.
Damn it.
What's everybody's awareness anyway?
+0 to awareness, personally.
+6.
My awareness is a +1.
That's still a positive.
So I had a 0.
So Neptune is rolling and we're just giving him our bonuses.
I'm leaving the choice up to you guys.
I was thinking teams of 2, and then Neptune by himself would probably be a good idea. I'd rather have it, we roll a d8, and we get a d8 of them per successful roll. So the chances of getting enough is relatively high. I'd rather have better odds than even odds of getting at least a little bit.
Whoever has a negative should team up with Moth.
Yeah.
I have a -1.
Alright,
Moth
so...
is-
Well, Neptune has a point of favor regardless.
Yeah.
So who got the lowest besides Neptune?
I have a +0.
So Evie, you go with Moth. I'll help out. Me and Eric will work together.
Okay, so that's three rolls. 8 hours is 1 point of favor, 4 hours is no modifications.
Alright, and we'll go for 8 hours, do the full day to get another point of favor on it.
Well,
Rain
I
rolls
got a
for us.
19 with 4d6.
Oh, sorry.
That could have been so much better, but eh.
Did Moth get a crit?
No, I did not.
You didn't get 3 6s on the 5?
No, I didn't. I got 1 6.
He has a +6 in awareness, my guy.
Oh yeah, fair. So the only one I have to roll for is Neptune on the possibility that I somehow get a crit against it. I do not. So, alright. That's 1d8 per each. Alright, so Ori, can you duplicate 6 common materials for you guys on the first roll? You guys going for all materials on this one then?
Yes? Do we need refinement? We're gonna need refinement, right?
What do we
I was
have?
told we already have
currently?
refinement.
We have 1 refinement.
We have three. We have 3 common refinement. In the
Oh,
What if I look
I
for
lied, I lied.
refinement?
Well, we have 3 refinement components, and we had 1 common material. We needed one of
That's
each
fine.
to do it, right? Unless
Yeah,
we were
you
trying
have-
to get a backpack for everybody.
You need 1 of each for each backpack you're planning to make.
So
How much
then
harder is searching for refinement?
Refinement is just 1 additional d6, so it's 4d6 versus your 5d6.
Fuck it, I'll go for refinement.
I just gotta somehow magically beat, what, 24?
Yeah.
Which I don't. 2 of those.
What did I get?
You're doing it as well with your 22.
Yes.
3 more.
I
So
think we have
y'all
enough now.
got 6 common materials and
How
5
much?
refinement.
Who wants a
So,
backpack?
I'm assuming Moth is making backpacks.
I'll
Yeah.
take
Making
one.
backpacks. Do I just make 5 backpacks?
Each,
Moth is the Oprah of backpacks right now.
each common item you craft, unless you have the perk in the crafting stuff, is an hour for each one you make, so that's another 5 hours.
That's fine. I'll spend 5 hours on it.
Yep, that's 13 out of your 24 hours left that you've used.
Hey, so
Right.
fun fact. My inventory sheet does not say how many slots I have.
5 times your strength score. If you guys are crafting them by hand as artifacts, so to speak, capacity is 2x for RP, so you could have 20 slots at a 1 slot cost to equip them.
Would
Let's do
that raise
that.
the amount of components we need, though?
No. Artifacts go
RP based.
one material. Yeah, it's RP based, so it's 1 material and 1 refinement to make an artifact with capacity. So it's actually redundant to make a backpack that has fiddly or anything on it.
See, the core item is stupid.
Total of 20 slots, so you get 19
So you
additional
get to
slots for a
19.
common backpack. Yeah. The backpack gives you 20 but costs 1.
Would my sling only take up 1 slot?
Sling would be 3. Yeah, all weapons unless they have awkward, inordinate, or compact will be 3.
So I have 13 out of 34 used. I have plenty of slots. I'm happy now.
Let's go.
Yep.
I have a
Thank you, Moth.
shit ton of.
Thank you, Moth, for
I have a
backpack.
shit ton of slots.
I give
have a
Moth a
shit
pat
ton
on the
of
head.
You do hear one of the Debratans from up in the crow's nest just call out, Marsanto ahead!
Marsanto.
Huh?
I think we're getting somewhere.
I'm gonna fly up as far as I can go to see if there's land.
So, Muff, as you fly up just past the crow's nest, you do see, like, a little faint black line on the horizon.
I'm gonna sprint back down to the deck and just start like happily spinning around everyone very excitedly that I am not gonna be on the ocean for much longer.
As you're flying back down, you do see a shadow by the boat. A fairly large shadow, about half the size of the ship.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
I don't like that. I'm gonna skitter anxiously to all of the people on the boat.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. Shadow puppets, Moth.
I start
Whoa.
just shadow
What do you see?
pupping, like there's a thing under the boat, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't know if it's gonna eat us, and I feel like it's gonna eat us.
I'm gonna look down and try to see what it is.
So, Neptune, you just see a fairly large tail just kind of under the boat and it's gone.
I'm just gonna look at Moth and be like, "Don't worry, it could have been a whale, just a whale." Even if in the back of my head I'm like, "That was totally not a whale."
I just like climb on top of Neptune's head to get away from it.
From the crow's
Don't-
nest, you hear a bell ring just once, and all of the workers stop and just go silent for a moment. The captain turns to each of y'all and just puts a finger to his mouth.
Okay.
After what feels like maybe 20 minutes, the crow's nest just ding ding, and you hear all of them just collectively a sigh of relief.
All right, so what did we miss? What was that about? Or what missed us?
I think that might be a better question.
What I could tell, these guys don't panic often. Must have been very bad. He calls out to the crow's nest. What was it? You hear the person from the crow's nest just call back. This was a sea dragon.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, what? I was dying, sorry.
Well, that makes sense.
Moth is gonna look at Neptune with the most betrayed face you've ever seen.
I'm sorry, I was trying not to scare you more than what you were already scared.
The captain basically takes a piece of
Ooh.
parchment and draws the creature out for you.
Evie is gonna stop spinning and say, "Oh, don't worry, that's just James."
I'm just gonna look at Evie and be like,
That's
"Who's
just
James?"
He's chill.
I'm not 100% positive who James is, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. So I say we don't
Evie,
worry
why
about
are
it.
you suddenly Scottish?
I have been since the beginning.
Yeah, there's
Eric
moments
Clark.
where it's thick and moments where it's
Eric-
not. It happens. It's all right.
Eric stares down at his hands. What the fuck is going on?
Moth is gonna start flying to the land. Moth does not want to be in the water anymore.
Moth,
What?
come back. It's gonna take you way longer to get over there. Come here.
You make it to about where the crow's nest is, and one of the Debratans kind of just like grabs your hand and pulls you down, like gently. Just no. He just
Fuck.
starts patting him off on the head. It's gone. It's gone. The captain turns to each of you. All right, let's get everything together. We're gonna be docking soon. Maybe a couple hours.
All right.
Okay.
Is our friend still joining us on this journey? Molden?
It's just Frost freaking cartwheeling down across the boat, and you get right up into Molden's face, and he just like puts his hand out in front of him.
So you come with us?
He'll give you a nod.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
We need to show him the shadow puppet language. I don't think we
I
actually
could have
did
sworn
it.
that's what they. I could have sworn you guys taught him that like the beginning of this trip.
Technically, Eve has been trying, and he is not interested in Eve.
Can me and Moth try to teach Molden that? Also because Molden is more likely to listen to us than to Evie.
Yeah, especially after hitting on him a couple times. That one
Yeah, I
would be
feel
up
like-
to Ori's rendition of the teaching the language. What do you think?
I would assume so. I would assume that they'd be able to give it maybe a reduced fluency.
All right, y'all can do language tests.
300 times.
Yeah.
Should I come over and assist because I have a 0 positive modifier in language?
Okay, that's better. I'm 19.
I'll say that this teaching him how to do the shadow puppets will probably take the remainder of your time on the boat.
Evie will be contently staring from across the boat
While spinning.
while spinning.
So he'll be paying attention to Moth and Neptune trying to teach him, but it does take a little longer than they expected because every now and then he's just kind of like glancing across the boat to make sure nobody's causing trouble.
Now, I have a question. I don't know if it's been answered yet, but does it matter which way Evie spins? Like, does he see something different?
What does Evie want to do?
I don't think Evie's thought of spinning the other way yet, so Evie's just gonna keep spinning the same way. Evie's gonna
To
spin the other
land
way
and
now.
just lays down.
I made a perfect tower of
That was
D12.
fast. You saw it in the box. Spin the other way. Fuck.
So as you spin the other way, the box disappears for a moment, but you can hear the people that are in the table talking about you.
Wait a second.
You can hear me explaining this right now.
I'm gonna look at Erikoth and I'm gonna say, Erikoth, I want to go home.
You heard yourself explain that too.
Evie's just gonna walk off the
Stop
boat,
spinning that way.
go to land, sit down next to Moth, and just clutch his head.
Poor
Moth gives them a hug, just holds and like starts braiding their hair.
Evie may never spin that way unless he needs weird answers that is not from the black box.
This is terrifying. This is the most terrifying
As I-
revelation I've ever seen in my life.
I forgot. I'm gonna pull out my tome of evocation that I got last session,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm gonna show Eve. I was told this can help you. I don't know if it's gonna help you by you having it or by me having it, but do you want to hold on to it and see if it's helpful at all?
Yeah, sure. I'll hold on to it.
So, you okay, buddy? What happened this time?
I don't know.
All right. Well, when you figure it out, let me know.
There's no dock on this map, so we're just gonna say down here's
Yeah, this is the
just
top.
just off screen.
Do we know where we have to go from here? Like, is our next location like close by, or is it still a ways of travel?
Y'all are just a bit south of there. Like down to the right. If you look at the shore that's closest to Mexico City on the actual world map, that's essentially where you are.
Cool. Okay, thank you.
Cool.
I'm done spinning for a while. I'll just deal with the tendrils. And he's just gonna start walking in town.
I'm gonna
I'm running
follow and keep
after.
an eye on him.
Yeah, let's just follow him to make sure nothing bad happens to him.
I'm gonna search for the nearest inn. The first one I see.
Sleep in an actual bed instead of a hammock.
I'm
Oh,
gonna...
finally, a real bed.
While Erikoth is walking away, you just see Molden waving off the other Tibratans while they're getting their stuff together.
I'm gonna walk up to the front clerk and I'm gonna say, how much?
5 silver a night.
I would like a room for one.
Gonna look at the others that came with you.
Just one.
Right.
And I'm gonna...
I'll also take a room.
I'll throw 5
Okay.
silver pieces on the counter and I'll just take my inn.
You get your key and you go off.
I think it's best we give him his space, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip back upside down or right side up.
Each of y'all getting individual rooms then?
Yeah, unless Moth wants to join one of us.
Individual's good for me.
All right.
Everybody take 5 silver off.
I'll go back and collect Molden and our cart.
Yep. So
And find somewhere at the end to park our not Daisy.
yeah, there's a spot out inside. It kind of looks like a little parking area. Frost, as you went up to collect Molden, he's just kind of standing there feeding Not Daisy a carrot.
Mm-hmm.
Does this inn seem off at all?
Not really. It's a little fancier than what you're used to. It's a little fancier than the one.
Shit.
More like they have stone floors instead of hardwood.
Neptune is just gonna throw himself into the bed because he hasn't laid on the bed in a while.
I will wait for like 2 or 3 hours probably, and then I'm gonna leave the inn. I'm gonna watch what room Eve is in, and then I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna try and see if I can get into their window.
Eve has not modified any of the room in any way. Eve just went in.
Okay, so the window is shut but not locked.
Am I able to open it from the outside?
Yeah, you can open it.
First, I'm gonna peek to see if they're asleep or not.
They're not.
I'm gonna fly to the roof across from the building and watch for like another 2 hours and see if they go to bed at any point.
No.
At that point,
Just
I
no.
will go back inside and knock on their door.
No response.
I'm gonna open the door.
He's just gonna be sitting on his bed, just kind of staring at the wall and the ground, where the wall and the ground meet.
I'm just gonna go over and sit on his bed with him.
The ink in his eyes is probably dripping a little harder now. Probably streaked down his cheek.
Put a hand on his knee, and if he doesn't say anything, I'm just gonna start subtly casting divination spells.
Do you have subtle or silent?
Sure don't.
The moment that Evie starts to hear the chant, he's gonna without changing where he's looking, he's gonna say, "Don't."
Moth will shadow puppet to him. Why not?
I need to understand this on my own.
You can't do everything on your own.
No, but I can do this.
I just want to help.
Now's not the time.
Can I at least stay with you?
Evie's not gonna respond.
Moth's not gonna leave.
Evie is also not going to sleep.
Moth is also not going to sleep.
You know that's 1 point of exhaustion for each of y'all for not sleeping.
Yes,
Sure
it is.
do.
Oh god.
Ori, could you do me a solid? Because I have an idea for this. Could you do me a thing and roll a D100?
Sure. 6. 6.
66.
It's just 6.
You rolled a 0 and a 6.
Yes, I did.
Or did
There's
you
no
roll a
shot.
60? So this is actually not a bad thing. I'll say that. Alright, so anybody got anything else for tonight?
No, yeah, I'll go into Frost's room and offer some drinks for it.
That sounds good. Want to grab Molden, see if he wants some?
Yeah, sure. Molden seems cool.
Y'all are approaching the room, and as you open it, weirdly enough, he's not on his bed. It kind of looks like he's sitting in like a meditating situation and off to against the wall under the window.
All right. Hey, Molden. Sorry to disturb you. Would you like to come get a drink with us?
He looks up at you, and you just see like a small smirk show up on his face as he gets up.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Let's go. You want to check on Neptune or?
Yeah, we can check on Neptune.
I'm just gonna be sitting on my bed looking at the piece of orichalcum I got.
We're gonna knock on the door.
The door is unlocked. Get in.
We walk inside, and all of us look at you and go, drinks? Alcohol? Booze?
Bed. Let's go.
Alright, we all go to the bar.
Everybody go ahead and do fortitude.
Ooh, I got a whopping 6.
I got a 12. We're gonna have to carry you out. The only one who doesn't get that drunk is Erika. Molden and Neptune have the same resistance, and Frost is just gonna straight up die.
Yeah, Neptune's having a good night. Friggin'
Hey, whoa. I'm having a good night too. It's not gonna be a good morning.
Oh yeah, no. In your case, it's just a lot cheaper. 20 silver worth of drinks from each person. So y'all are fucked up.
We all spent 20.
20 silver, yep.
Man, I'm
Friggin'
down to 175. I gotta drink more well water.
Somewhere at some point during the night, freaking Neptune and Frost, you see Molden and Erikoth at one table just like drinking back like pints. And eventually Molden just like drops. He finishes the last one, you hear just this guttural and he falls back.
You should have learned how to handle your liquor.
It would be so funny.
Erikoth turned Irish.
It would be funny if after Erikoth said that, he also dropped.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass out.
Can I try to drag them back into the rooms?
How many slots do you have left? I mean,
have
technically,
40,
yes.
I have 43 slots left.
That's
Yeah.
enough space for all of us, right?
I would probably say Erikoth and Molden are
Too big.
too heavy to carry back at once.
I carry Frost and drag the other two with my tentacles.
You know what? Yeah, you're carrying Frost on your back. You're dragging Molden by his wrist, and you're just like kind of helping Erikoth walk with your arm behind his back.
Do we make it back to the rooms alright then?
Yeah, you guys are good. You make it back to your rooms.
I'm gonna assume Erikoth's room is here. I'm just gonna drop him
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna drop Molden in his room, and I'm gonna drag Frost to my room because he's dead. I'm gonna literally put him on the bed, lay him down on his side, and just to make sure he doesn't throw up.
Like there are scratch marks going across the floor from the bar to the hotel to the inn, and there's a couple of little scratches on the freaking floor going all the way up to Molden's room. Everybody good
Yes.
for their night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have much of a say at this point.
What was the drawback for 2 points of exhaustion?
For 2 points is
Yeah.
I believe that you cannot deep breathe, and when it loses any amount of stamina, it loses twice as much instead.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So that's where Neptune's at. If they're staying up all night to watch Frost.
I guess I'm gonna accept that.
If Neptune still gets their freaking 6 hours of sleep after everyone wakes up,
Oh, he might.
You could stave up that point of exhaustion.
Yeah, he might. He might. Unless someone wakes him up before that.
The morning comes along, and Eve never slept, Moth never slept, Neptune never slept. So all y'all got the worst bags under your eyes. Eve's are kind of a little bit full of dark ooze, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, based off the rules, Erikoth wakes up like he just had the greatest night's sleep ever.
Oh man, that was great.
Molden?
Molden, probably a little groggy. Frost.
I'm just gonna poke Frost.
Yeah, 5 more minutes.
You motherfucker. You owe me so much, Frost.
I appreciate it. 5 more minutes, please.
Does there happen to be a library anywhere in this town?
You would have to search or ask around.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, go ahead and do awareness then.
That's a 13.
There's a library.
A library.
The
Library.
Oh no, London's
I'm
carpet bomber.
gonna go there and I'm just gonna start looking through any books that I feel like might relate to the situation that Eve is in. Anything that's about like hearing voices, seeing things, black boxes, and maybe like any sort of like powerful, like higher beings, anything about the wayward, maybe. Just browsing through everything.
Hey Sherb, can I take this?
Yeah.
You, as you go up to the front counter to try to ask for some of the books, you see Sandy.
Oh,
Oh god.
I'm gonna turn around and start looking for them myself.
Make an awareness test.
Are we
19.
all...
Sherbs, how big is this city? And what kind of city is this?
So the city itself is not fairly large. It's a little bigger than the port you were in before. This one's a little more, shall we say, refined.
Okay. Immediately as you're like searching through the shelves, you're like checking everything. You're searching through every book. You're scanning everything. You do not find a single book on the topic, but Sandy walks up to you and hands you a copy. And it's Insectling. She kind of sits down in her chair and rocks back and forth, and she says, "You have gotten yourself in quite the dilemma, haven't you?"
I don't see how I participated into getting myself in this situation.
How's Eve?
Not great.
I assume. Well, that should do you just fine. You can keep it on the house.
Why are you helping?
Moth, can you make an awareness test for me?
19.
19. On Sandy's desk is a small, kind of like almost like a model of Sandy's hearth. And it is burning blue.
I touch it.
Oh god.
It doesn't burn. It doesn't hurt. It feels like nothing. But you notice the embers dancing, just as you always do.
This is the thingy that does the thing.
Probably only for a short time longer, yes.
Does that matter to me?
Probably not.
And this book matters to me?
I don't know. Maybe Evie will be able to decipher it. You should ask him.
Okay, thank you. Why are you here?
By the time that you look away to look at the exit and look back, Sandy is just some old lady you've never met before.
That's not ominous at all.
Huh? Why are you clicking?
I'll just walk away.
As you're
how
walking
Bob-
out, you hear her like echoing through the doorway that you're exiting. I don't speak Skinner Skinner!
I flip her off.
How does that
Yeah,
look in
gracious.
Cycling? Is it just like you like
You flip
Oh,
up, you have...
one of 3 fingers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit
You
down
just-
right
you just use
beside
your
the
proboscis.
thing and read the book.
It does not make any sense to you.
But it's insectling?
The cover is. The pages are not. The pages are completely incomprehensible. The best
I know
way
the
that I
perfect
could
guy.
explain this is that looking at the pages gives you a migraine. Like, I don't mean that like metaphorically.
I'm gonna, like, regardless of that, spend like a half hour trying to read it and like use divination to try and understand bits and pieces of it. I assume I don't get anywhere, but I will.
Make a will test.
24.
24, I'll half it. You take 8 points of psyche damage.
Dope.
Moth hurt itself in its confusion.
And then I'll bring it back to Eve.
Eve's just gonna be like barely glancing over at you, like barely turning their eyes. They have not left that bed yet.
I just walk in and I quietly walk over and I take the book. I think this will help. I can't read it, and I'm just gonna open it to the first page and like put it on the bed, like at their feet.
Evie's gonna just like glance over at it and just stare for a little while.
I'll just sit with. I won't say anything.
Evie will like actually like start reading it and just like flip a page and then flip a page and just read and then flip a page. Probably takes them an hour to get through the entire book. And as they're reading, their eyebrows begin to furrow and kind of slowly create expression, like they're leaving their somber and they're kind of like, oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's awesome. Oh.
It's a sacred golden tome of fart jokes.
Can I just ask, as far as we know, like,
it's a
does
fucking joke book.
does Eve know another language besides Utopian?
Elvish.
Okay. What is it called? What does the cover say?
The cover, are you picking up the book and taking it from Evie?
I just assumed that I read it before. I would have tried to, I just forgot to ask.
It just says, have
Ow.
Evie read this. Do you leave Evie to read the rest of the book?
Yeah, I just sit beside them and I just am very quiet and anxiously just watching the whole time.
Cool.
Erikoth knocks on the door and slowly opens it. Hey, you guys want to get some breakfast?
Evie will say yes.
That's it.
Thank you for watching the wonderfully patched together footage that survived the wreck. No, honestly, this was a really interesting episode of the series, and something that really acted as a keystone for myself, and of course, by proxy, Evie. I hope to see you again for Paya's Redemption, and until next time, see you then.